Hey there guys, Slyfox Kynyo here with the next episode of Final Fantasy XII. So, while we were gone, we got 2 more levels on Van. We have some licenses to unlock, but I have 52 points with which to do it. I'm gonna get a couple technique slots, because I don't use techniques very much in this game, but they are very powerful. So don't let my lack of using them dissuade you from thinking that they are worthwhile. Because they certainly are. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, hold on. I'm gonna go get a bit more LP, because I'm 3 LP away, or 3 kills away from being able to get the Mage Masher, which is actually, it's nice to get weapon upgrades early in the game. So, let me go get these 3 LP, and then I shall be back. There's 1, there's 2, there's treasure, and there's 3. Okay, now that I've got all 3, and that I can get this license, yay, daggers 2. There we go. That's the one I wanted. What spell is this? Oh, it's max HP plus 30. That's nice. So, now that that's all done, now we can continue on with the story. So, sorry about that. I didn't realize how close I was to what I wanted to do. That's alright. So remember guys, this is going to be a longer series, so I'm going to try to do at least 3 to 4 episodes a week. I'm still going to probably take about 10 weeks to get through though. If you guys want to see other small games during the time that I'm playing this game, let me know. Like, I did a really fun recording this morning of Thing, which I haven't done in a while. They won't let me through, not until the ceremony's over. Hi, it's Kites. Told Penelope where you were going, and she had me look out after you. Yeah, blah blah blah.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
That's a really pretty chocobo.
Open the gate!
Open the gate!
Alright, out the way!
I love how he brandishes his
Wait a
spear.
second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside.
You
Right then, move him in.
Vaughn gets Aladdined a lot. If you remember the opening to the Aladdin move when he gets pushed to the mud. Like, I see the parallels a lot with him.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Damascus Barreau's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
I love Miguelo, he's so smooth.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
See, that's a good way to do it. It's bribe, technically, but it's a nice way to do a bribe. Because he's not threatening them, he's not being mean. He's like, hey, I'll give you some wine, you let these people through, everyone gets off happy, right?
Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon.
I also love the steps in this game, because they actually look like steps. I know that's a weird thing to notice, but a lot of times you get those weird square glares when you have too many square things next to each other. You don't get that in this game, so... Again, me being a game dev and kind of nerding out. Speaking of which, we have a surprise coming up for you guys soon. It's going to be a small one, but still a surprise. One thing I have to say that I enjoy about the Final Fantasy universe is the fact that people in power generally have earned it through their own strength, not through just being cocky. There are some kings and queens that just get it by default, but most of them are pretty freaking strong. Which is cool to me. Not that power makes right to rule, it makes sense in a wartime situation, right? Obviously, democratic is the correct way to rule in my opinion, but we won't get into that.
We will have order. I give you your new consul.
His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
See, that's a good leader. In one speech, he turned the entire city, well, minus a couple individuals, to support him. And because he is the vision of the Empire, they are tacitly supporting the Empire. Do you see the genius of this? He didn't have to swing a sword. He didn't have to fight a lot. He used his words and he convinced an entire city.
Take this cathedral, for instance.
To be on his
elegant,
like,
yet whimsical in its execution.
Such a good leader.
A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre.
See,
why don't you call me
leader?
Van?
He is a supremely good leader. He's a supremely good
You're
leader.
overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
See? Good leader! Good leader! I mean, he is a dick, but good leader!
How can he stand to bow to him like that?
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants
politics
to.
in this game. Politics.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
Stand up and get a sword through my
I
throat.
don't know. Well... I'd do something.
I love this game. I love this game so much. It's so deep. And there's a lot that I can't talk
You haven't heard a
over.
single word I've said, have you?
So I'm trying to not talk over the really important stuff, but I just want to see so much about it.
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, Sky Pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Okay, now that we're actually back, I think. Yeah. Oh, the hunters. These assholes. You'll get plenty of them later. Enter Lowtown and leave Rabnaster. Alright, let me talk about this really quick. Where do I want to go? I want to go shopping before I do anything else. I don't need gambits yet, so this store over here isn't quite as useful to me, but I need... But I bought dagger and armor slots, so I need to get some dagger. I need to get new dagger and some armor, if they have it. So, about this game and why I was like oogling over the politics of it. For those of you who understand politics, you understand how difficult it is, excuse me, to do what the Lord Council did in that one speech. To turn an entire city to support you when they hate you is nigh on impossible, and yet this gentleman did. Now, of course, he's presented as kind of the bad guy, but from Vaughn's perspective, but we're watching these things go on. So many weapons, so little go. Yeah, I know. Sell the loot, I know. Yeah. To swing somebody's perception like that, swing the entire city's perception like that, is insanely difficult. And he managed to do it. So it's very impressive, and the fact that this game actually pays attention to how politics works, like the death of a king, the death of an empire, stifling peace, and the new emperor coming in and stomping on their beliefs, but making them support him through how he talks. That's real world politics, and when you start talking kings and queens. Now it's a little bit dated because we don't live in that system anymore, but it is indeed a real thing. Let me explain something about... Sorry, let's change topics here. If you actually watch what I'm doing and I'm selling all of this junk, there's actually a reason to do that. And the reason that you want to sell all of your loot, pretty much down to the T, is you get bizarre goods based upon what you sell. And there are certain things... I get a potion pack. I want the syrup coat first. Thank you. Chrome leathers and potions. Because you get these things that are more rare. Oh, you only have the original dagger. You don't have anything else worthwhile. Okay, so that's that. Can I equip the leather? I can equip the chromed leathers. Ha ha ha. See, I got a little bit of something out of that. It gets you items that are generally cheaper and or a lot better than the items that you can just get from the stores normally. And there are certain really rare items in the game that you can only get by selling certain goods or certain items that you get from hunts or trophies or things like that. So that's why we have to do that. Let me buy some armor here, and then I'm gonna go do some more grinding that I will of course cut out. I'm not going to make you sit through that. That would be overly boring for some of you, but okay, that's all I can equip for him. And now I can sell all the crap that you don't use anymore. Always sell your old crap in this game, because it's not just the smaller goods that you need to sell to get things. Sometimes it's weapons or armor as well, so keep that in mind. But now that that's all done, I'm going to go check the hunt board to see if there's anything. Where am I going? Up here. I'm gonna go check the hunt board to see if there's another hunt that I can pick up, and then we shall continue on with the story. So I shall be right back. Yay! Oh yeah, and when you defeat hunts, you get bounties. So I picked up a new hunt and got the bounty for my old one. So keep that in mind. Alright, I'll be right back. We shall kill that extra dead. The extra, however, whatever. Yeah, cool. It's in the Western Sand, I believe. So, let's go do some grinding and kill our second hunt. See you there. Okay, we have arrived at the Western Sand. We are now going to leave Rabanasta. I'm going to go do our second hunt. After some grinding, of course. I always forget that you get nice little cutscenes when you go to new places. Dalmasca Western Sand. Sounds like a name. My name is Dalmasca Western Sand. Nice to meet you. Western Sand enemies are a little bit tougher than Ester Sand enemies. Not by much. They're still the same enemy, as you can tell. But having the upgraded defense is certainly going to help. Especially once we start talking. See? Like, they're actually taking 3 or 4 hits to kill, and they'll award you a little bit more XP. So, slightly harder enemies, a little bit better grinding. Speaking of which, guess what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to start grinding, of course. But aside from that, it's a kind of a good place to get your ducks in a row at the beginning of the game. The Ester Sand's a good place to get your first sets of LP because you can level up to the point where you can kill the enemies in one hit, even with starting equipment. Here that takes a wee bit longer. Not too long, but longer. But in the Ester Sand it's much easier. So, I'm actually going to run around this corner because that's where the hunt is going to show up. I'm going to start grinding, and then I will be back when we're ready to take on this hunt, so I shall be right back. Alright, I don't know if we're necessarily ready for this, but let's try and take on our first hunt, shall we? See if I can pull the wolf by himself. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, see, he's going to walk away. Because the problem is that the big wolf he's hard to kill. Like, I'm not gonna take that away from him. He is a motherfucker. And trying to do 2 at once, maybe I can pull just him. Come here, Thwexter. There we go. Did I get just the Thwexter? Nope, I got the wolf too. At least he doesn't hit very hard. Kill the wolf, because I don't need you doing double damage. Yeah, see, the thing is that if this wolf will fall, I'll have a much easier time. Because the wolf is just doing extra time damage, essentially. So kill the small ones first. Now kill the big one. And then, I should have enough potions to stay on top of this hunt. Notice he is not that hard to kill, but he can chain attack you sometimes, so be careful. His eyes are so freaking weird, they look on the side of his head. You look stupid, dude. You look stupid.
Yeah.
If you don't get the new equipment before that, yeah, I know you call for help. And this is why you have to make sure you take care of the wolves beforehand. Yeah, 2 LP. Vex has been vanquished. Yeah, awesome. All right. I like how this pauses the game too. All right, so I'm gonna take this back. Then we will continue with the story. Sound good? Sound good. All right, be right back in a few. Alright, and we are back. We are going to deliver our hunt to Ghastly. You did it! You bought down Thwextra! Thank you so much. You saved me and my wife. This isn't much, but I want you to take it. 500 frickin' gil isn't much. Dude, I'll take 500 frickin' gil. If you need the bazaar, say hello. Alright, Ghastly will do. Yay! Completed that hunt. Okay, any new hunts? There is, a flowering cactoid, but we're not going to do this one right now. Sure, but we will go and speak to the petition. Oh, I know where that is anyway. Okay, yep. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. Not right now, but soon. Alright, so, continuing on with the story, we need to go to the lower reaches of Dalmasca, where the wretched like to spend their days. And we'll do that in the next episode. I know that this one wasn't super duper long. For you guys, it was a long one for me, because again, there was some grinding and stuff in there that you guys didn't necessarily see. Where's my thing to low town? There it is. Right? Yes? No, it's over here. There it is. Like, where's that door? Where's my door? Where's my door? Where's the door? Alright. So I'm gonna end this episode here. We will start the low town stuff in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you are appreciating this playthrough of Final Fantasy XII and enjoying it as much as I am playing it. And remember, through gaming, we can change the world. Slyfox out.